Hello everyone. My name is Hiwata. You are on youtube.com/watch/ a whole bunch of random letters and numbers. And today I have another awesome, no E word this time, awesome game of Age of Empires 4 for you. Today spawning on the south side of
Danube.
We do have playing the Rus. Give you anxiety. Great player, opening with the second scout from the TC, gonna get a lot of things going there. Nice and smoothly for us here. Other side of the map in the red, playing as the Holy Roman Empire, we have RecoN. RecoN, another player who I'll said it before and I'll say it again. I love casting RecoN's games. I love watching RecoN play. RecoN's one of my favorite players to watch, so I'm excited to see what we have in store for us today. A classic matchup, a battle of the relics, if you would. And we are casting it live. I don't usually cast live games. Usually the games that I cast are done via replays. So it's exciting to get one that's actually live and happening right now. Getting some scouting out on the map here for RecoN with his one scout. Opting not to open with two, so an interesting play for sure. Going to go down and drop probably a wall right over here nice and early, or maybe even getting a bit of an aggressive dock, actually. That could be an interesting play. Both players opting to go onto water. Yeah, this is just a really aggressive dock from RecoN. I like this. I don't see this very often. So usually when you see like an aggressive dock, air quotes, you'll see someone on Boulder Bay kind of placing it in a weird spot. But on this map, because it's a hybrid map more so than Boulder Bay actually is, you're going to see a little bit of a fight over here. Once the ships that are actually military ships come out for RecoN, there's not going to be enough time really for his opponent to wall him out. But while we're waiting for our docks to get up and our fishing economy to go, which again, we're moving on to wood. We're both players right now. Take a look at income per minute here. We're both looking to go heavy onto wood. A little bit of gold for Give You Anxiety, getting onto that age up first. But we have a back gold for RecoN and a back wood line, nice and safe and secure. Our hunt's in the front of the base, which is a little scary if any ships come this way later in the game. And our stone is very far off, but it is wallable on both sides like this map typically is. Other side of the map for Give You Anxiety, we have a bit of a forward berry here. Forward gold, a little scary of a spot considering where the entrance from the middle of the map is to his base. But you know what? Not the worst thing in the world. Definitely wallable still. Lots of wolves coming on the TC for some fire right here. Actually, probably not going to be enough to kill them all. Going to aggress onto the vills. Oh, a bit of a misplay here. But probably not going to be enough to do any real damage. His deer obviously being in the back of the base here. Nice and wallable wood line. Pretty straightforward. So I'm excited to see what happens here. Looks like this wolf's just chilling. It's just not enough fire from the TC to take care of all these wolves. This is absolutely hilarious. But it looks like we are getting an early wall now from RecoN, so going to go ahead and do that. We got 2 fishing ships out of the map already. We have 2 Lodgia fishing boats on the map as well. Lodgia fishing boats being really unique in the sense where they don't have to go back to the dock or drop off their food. I say that every time they come on the screen because I love them, and they can be a little confusing if you don't know much about Age of Empires 4. So this wall right here is to prevent any aggression. If these ships were to transform in the second age into Lodgia attack ships, they would not be able to cross the river and harass the fishing economy of RecoN. So it's going to be nice and secure. Could even opt to put a second dock over here if you wanted to get even more fish going, but either way, it's not going to be super duper important at the moment here. And right now we're just waiting on these players to age up, get enough resources to go to the feudal age. We're in the dark age right now. Neither player really close enough just yet. We're spending a lot of our food and wood right now, so we don't have much stockpiled at all. But it's on maps that are hybrid maps, usually the age up does take a little bit longer because you're putting more villagers onto wood, and as such, you're not able to get the required resources to age up. So, Lodgia fishing ships. They're going to go around, do a little bit of scouting here. And what do they see? They see a wall. Not going to be able to get around that. There's nothing that they can do there. And what he doesn't know is that behind this wall is a dock. That is super important to make clear to you watching at home because this is an unusual placement. Players will usually, like I mentioned before, put their dock over here. But because it's so forward, he's going to be able to delete these walls relatively quickly on the age up, get that ship out, and get aggression way before his opponent can even get aggression on the map. So right now, we're just waiting on some more fishing ships to come out. Nobody, again, really close enough to age up here. RecoN has enough gold, almost had enough food here. But, actually, sorry, what am I saying? Oh my god, Give You Anxiety is almost up a whole age already. That ability to not have to allocate villagers onto gold in the Dark Age is really important for the Rus. It actually allows them to get enough gold to age up, and you can put 7 vills on food right away and the rest on wood, and then still make enough fishing ships to support his economy, because he doesn't need to go onto the gold to actually do anything. So great play coming out here from Give You Anxiety. He already is up a whole age. He's traded a little bit, as you can see, cash out all of his tickets, and his tickets are what allow him to trade at a discounted rate at the market. So right now, we're going to get some more fishing ships out. Is anybody getting ready to go up to a Lodgia attack ship? Not at the moment. So no attack ships coming out just yet. Income per minute tab. Give you anxiety ahead in food. Mostly because he has the villagers under his TC. He's got 5 fishing ships on the fish right now. 6 now. And then under his TC, he had more actually. So we were just transitioning off at the very moment here to go on the wood. Get up a stable, so we'll get some aggression going here soon. Other side of the map, however, there's a stable coming up too. Or a barracks, rather. So aware that his opponent's probably going to go for some kind of horseplay. Just horsing around. And gonna get some spearmen out likely to help defend his base. No vills under the TC right now for RecoN gathering food. They're all on the water, so that's 7 fishing ships. The RecoN Palace gonna go on the stone and the wood. A bit of an interesting placement. I like the second wood camp going out here and being, usable. Stone, I guess he wants to go for some kind of 2 TC play, some 3 TC play. It'll be really interesting to see what happens there. Bit of an engagement, however. A forward dock did come out from our Roost player, and RecoN's responding with a bit of a wall of his own. Animation canceling is going to be used here to hold for the time being. This scout is going to have to run away. And RecoN with a bit more awareness, saying, hey, I can animation cancel faster than you can respond to me. So they're going to try to take care of the scout now, push him down. Spear coming out here to try to siege things down. Going to get a outpost going here too. Get some arrow fire on that. Do we have any Lodgia attack ships yet? Nobody getting ready to be an attack ship. Sad. That's okay. They'll come soon enough. We got 6 in the water right now for our Holy Roman Empire player. So food income is going to be a little bit better for Give You Anxiety at the moment here. And there's going to be a Lodgia attack ship coming out on the back. So this is a really interesting scenario because did he ever scout this out? If he didn't, he's only just seeing it now. But this play, okay, I guess he must have because he's now aggressing onto it. So now that he has the information, he knew he could just come drop a dock on the other side of the wall here and get some aggression going and really take care of that fishing economy. And now RecoN's forced to go onto the land. There's not much he can do about this right now. This galley is going to come out, but it's a little late. His aggressive play is not paying off at 100% here. It's still going to go for, he's going for picks on, what's he attacking here? He's just attacking fishing ships. Still going to try to light them on fire, get some damage going. But that Lodgia attack ship is not going to be able to hold for very long. Early night coming out here for Give You Anxiety. Can get some harassed, force them off the wood line. We're just going onto the stone right now as well, but it's going to force some idle time in the TC with 4 villagers off that wood. So we got another Lodgia attack ship out on the map. This outpost was denied, but this galley is going to be enough to kind of hold for a little while. I believe the galley does have more damage, 10 damage versus the 8 damage, so it could win this fight overall, especially considering the earlier damage that happened to this ship right here. They're going to see for a moment here. We have a mix of a horseman, a horseman at early night and a scout walking to a bar, and they say, hey, can I set your outpost on fire? It's a bad joke, I know, I'm sorry. But Spearman out on the map now. Not going to be able to do too much with the presence of this Lodgia attack ship here. This outpost is going to be denied. Another attack ship coming out here. Right now, RecoN not really able to reinforce his front very easily. These galleys taking a pretty long time to come out. They take 40 seconds. A Lodgia attack ship does only take 35. So even at the exact same time of pumping out these units, the Holy Roman Empire would still be behind. They're going to try to go for a pick on these horse cavalry units while we are distracted with the Lodgia attack ships. Not going to be enough just yet. 2 fishing boats just chilling here for some reason, getting grouped up with that galley potentially here. Going to offer, maybe just offer a trade. Say, hey, take this fishing ship, take that instead, and I'll take out your attack ships, and we're good. We're going to get another Lodgia attack ship out on the map right now. What's happening behind this? What's going on at Give You Anxiety's base? Press F1 on your keyboard, you'll see their military production facilities. Got 2 docks, a stable, a range, and a barracks over at home. 7 idle units, however. On the wood line, looks like we have an idle. Any other idle on the archer range here. So really focus on that water micro right now. Not really making the most of his villagers right now. But that's okay. A little bit of idle time doesn't hurt nobody. Well, actually, it can hurt a lot. Looks like RecoN is able to clean up this water just a little bit. Never able to truly complete this wall because his units did get distracted by the threat of the Lodgia attack ship being here. And those spearmen are going to go down, giving control of this water passageway, or this land bridge, to the Roost player. And now Give You Anxiety is going to have to come up with a way to really respond to this and keep his, not respond rather, but keep his presence in the map here. Maybe dropping a second dock on this side over here could be useful, but when you look at income per minute for a moment here, well, he's actually ahead by a decent amount. It's pretty tied. In the bank right now, RecoN with a lot more, Give You Anxiety with a lot less, so I don't know why we're holding on that much wood right now, RecoN. just getting some more fishing ships, I guess, right now. Happy with the number of galleys that we have to hold just for the time being. We did clean up all of the Logia attack ships here. There's another one coming out here. It'll take some time for this dock to go down to pure arrow fire. Looking to drop another dock right across from it. Maybe get some other galleys on the map here. Bit of an engagement in the center of the map here. Spearmen going to go fighting against the archers now. We did note the archery range that did come out a little bit earlier for Give You Anxiety, so going to be forced to pull back here. Not able to hold very well. Galleys going to come up and try to deny some potential presence from his opponent here. Missing the fire on the spears right away, though. Going to turn around and get this pick with help from the galleys, and now going to be able to hold this. So we have neutralized a little bit here. Momentum is going to hold for a moment. However, Give You Anxiety in a bit of a lead when it comes to military. Looking at 12 military units versus the 17 of RecoN. So that counts the water units, I suppose. 17. Where's his other military units? Where's RecoN's other military units? Got a galley chilling down here. Alright, so he doesn't really have that many military units. I don't know why it's telling me he has that many. Regardless, doesn't matter too much. Let's not stick on that. Let's talk about what's actually happening here. We're building up a mass in the middle of the map here for Give You Anxiety. We're combining some archers, a couple spears, and some horsemen, and one scout to lead the charge. Other side of the map, we don't have a stable out, though, do we? Does RecoN have a stable? He does. He has one stable. Don't know where it is, but he does have one. So, there it is, right here. So this one stable is a bit of a threat, sure, but it's not significant enough to really force that kind of response out of his opponent with spears. Would have thought that was maybe better to invest that back into archers. We got a barracks up right now as well. I believe we had a range as well when I checked. Do we? No, we don't. We have 3 docks. So, looking to win on the water, RecoN is. And meanwhile, we're looking to win on land for our Roost player here. Fishing economy-wise, we still got a lot of fishing ships back at home. 10 for our Roost player. 7 right now for RecoN, with a couple more probably pumping out at the moment here on the second and third dock. Actually, got 2 more up here. There we go. So we're nice and even. Looking to push out here in a moment. Again, lots of spears present. Don't necessarily agree with this play. I guess in the second age, it does make sense. You're not going to be in a situation where men-at-arms are really going to mess you up too much. But at the same time, you're up against the Holy Roman Empire, the civ known for making men-at-arms and messing people up. Now, where do those horses went off to? We did have horsemen out on the map here. Looks like we're going to see and try to contest maybe some relic timings, the sacred site timings. His opponent could be going up to the castle age right now. Current resources tab. RecoN is very close. He just needs like 200 food, 100 food now. And he will have enough to age up. Give You Anxiety. Spending out all his food right now. Going to invest into the feudal play. So it's important that he gets a good timing here on his opponent. Otherwise, he is going to be in a bit of a tricky situation. He's not going to be able to get any siege out. He doesn't have siege engineering right now. If I'm not mistaken, does he? He's researching it right now, so that's what he's waiting for. What he's waiting for right now is siege engineering in order for him to be able to push through this gate. Now, that is finished. He's going to try to get a ram out and try to push through this gate, but does he realize? He does realize that there is another wall section over there, so he's going to have to push through not 1, but 2 layers of Holy Roman Empire walls. Gonna kill a boar over here for the hunt bonus, bring in that hunt. Oh, wow, GUA on 520 bounty. So his villagers have a plus 15% food harvest rate in his cabins, his hunting cabins that give off the extra gold per the wood around them. That's an extra, well, not extra, but it's every 18 seconds, down from 27 seconds in tier 1. That's just ridiculous. This scout is going to find these horsemen and knights over yonder, getting some aggression on the map here, getting some space. And like I mentioned before, this ram is going to go up. So what does RecoN have at his base right now? What does RecoN have available to him? We have some galleys. Are we building up any other units in our base right now? We are dropping some more. Dropping a market. We have 2 stables now. Lots of vills on gold. Income per minute wise, he is ahead. And RecoN is almost done aging up. He's putting in the Regnus Cathedral. Nice and safe in the back of his base. And he's going to try to go to get some relics. But he's not already out on the map. He's got this relic here, and that was out on the map, absolutely. These horsemen were trying to do a good job of denying that specific relic, but the spears did come out and said, hey, bug off, this is all mine. So while RecoN's trying to deal with getting the relics into his base and the aggression coming out on the other side of the map, through the crossing, GUA is going to try to push down this front gate and push down the second gate before his opponent can really respond. So now we have to wait and see what the military response is going to be here. Looks like we're hitting up an outpost over yonder. Relic going to go into the Regnus Cathedral. Almost would like to see the Relic chilling for a moment here and get ready for a potential conversion, because that can help a significant amount when it comes to whether or not you're able to hold an area. It keeps the opponent out of an AoE if you're able to do it early enough, or even just give yourself some units if you're able to surprise and come behind. So we're a bit split here. There's 3 knights in the back of RecoN's base right now, sitting on 25 mil. versus the 38 mil of GUA. So big advantage for GUA right now. Knights coming in, getting some snipes and some villies, going to be forced off of food and off of wood, building a third ram inside the front of his base here. Got some spears on the other side of the map to try to secure the relic. Not going to be enough right now. Well, it's going to be enough for the spears, but not going to be enough to help out back at home, that's for sure. And there is no archer range right now. There is no archer range for RecoN, so he's either going to have to fight this with knights, which, not a great thing to have to fight this with, or get out some early men-at-arms or Landsknechts. He doesn't have his barracks units upgraded just yet, so his infantry is very weak if he does get them out. Having to stop most of his economy right now in order to get those outposts up, to have a place to hide, force the rams onto different things, give himself some more time. Early Knight in the backline trying to get harassment on the wood, going to get another pick on a Vil, but also going to go down himself. Lots of spears coming in, archers coming in as well, trying to get a pick on the prelate with the relic. That sounds like a rap name. Prelate with the relic. Regardless, though, we are going to enter cinematic mode for just a second here. This is his capital TC. He has emergency repairs available to him, but this is a bit of a scary situation here. Spears have been forced to kind of into the wood line here, not able to help the rams at the moment. We're going to get a lot of picks on to the villagers, onto the knights. More knights coming out here. We have 3 stable production of knights. Going to be able to hold for now with help from the arrow fire of the TC, and going to be able to take out these archers right now. But he's going to pull these vills to take care of these rams, or use emergency repairs. Is he going to drop it? You don't have to optimize it this much, my friend. Ah, he lost his landmark. Where was it on cooldown? Did he use it on another building? No, he used it on like a lumber camp earlier, did he? He's going for an absolute snipe of these rams. It's not going to be enough anymore because there are enough knights here to take care of all this. But a scary situation to be in nonetheless. And I don't think that GUA actually knows where the cathedral is right now. He scouted that earlier in the game. He doesn't know where the cathedral is. So gonna reset ourselves for a moment here, neutralize things for a second. That put GUA well ahead in the lead. Take a look at GUA's military production right now. 3 stable production, so the same as his opponent, but he has the range behind it too. And the range is gonna help with a significant amount here. He bought himself enough time to force his opponent to invest heavily, but he's super late on the castle timing. His castle age timing is a solid, what, 2 minutes after his opponent? His opponent's going to have his own knights out now, and even at the start of the castle age, GUA is only going to have access to early knights. He was trying to put the nail in the coffin too soon and wasn't able to really fully take advantage of the situation and get a win. There is a bit of a siege going on down here to try to get into the fishing economy of his opponent. Wooden Fortress to hold off any aggression coming his way. Knights are going to be enough to clean this up right now. I'm going to take care of all the units around here. A little bit of animation canceling might help out too. Wooden Fortress not going to stand a chance against, what, 9 knights? So that's going to go down relatively easily. Take a look at number a minute one more time here. GUA, wow, that's so much more food. He got 32 vills on food, 13 on wood, 10 on gold versus the 21, 9, and 5 respectively for RecoN. Well, RecoN is ahead. He has more technologies available to him. Check out his blacksmith for a second here. He actually doesn't have too many blacksmith upgrades. He hasn't gotten any of his castle age ones just yet. So he's got some upgrades available to him. Hasn't researched them just yet, though. I'm going to pump out some more knights. What else are we pumping out here? Another fishing ship. Another galley coming out, actually. A Hulk coming out now. So it's going to be in response to any water aggression that might come out his way. We are seeing a, oh my god, a loggy demolition ship. That's frightening to see. I am a little concerned here for our friend RecoN. If this, oh no. Oh, the timing. The timing was perfect. That could not have been better for RecoN. That ship finished just late enough. The skin of RecoN's knight's teeth did they get away with. That didn't make sense structurally as a sentence. I'm not going to try to say it again. Hulk coming out now. Going to get some damage done onto the early knights of his opponent here. We are not on the knight upgrade yet because I do not believe... Well, we just finished our next landmark here. So what's our barracks look like? No other upgrades just yet for our barracks. We do seemingly have a warrior monk out in the map. They do move slower nowadays, so you could see some animation canceling coming into play here. But, oh, it's so close to the Abbey of the Trinity. It doesn't make any sense to not bring it with him. Now, is he going to bring it to the front to try to get a conversion, or is he going to put it back into his base? Not quite sure yet, but the Knights of RecoN are pretty sure that they want to harass the wood line of Give You Anxiety. So there's going to be some damage done here. A couple wood gathering units going down here. Another one, 2, 3... Probably 4 or 5 vills going down there. Got a bit of a mass in the middle of the map for GUA. Gonna try to take a good fight here on Danube. Is he gonna try to go for this? That'd be hilarious if he did. Early Knights, still no upgrades on them. Do we have it coming in just yet for GUA? Where's our stable? We haven't upgraded 2 knight yet. That's just too expensive for him right now. Oh, we do have a conversion somewhere. Gonna try to convert the knights that were raiding his wood line. Not gonna be able to get a pick on it, however. And RecoN gonna get away with his knights at very low HP, mind you, but gonna get away nonetheless. Hulk did... Oh my god, why is this fishing boat with him? Either way, Hulk able to get through the gate here, the wall, and gonna try to get some picks here. Did get a bit of damage on that demolition ship, so it was not able to do damage to him. Gonna get some picks and some snipes on the reinforcing units in the center of the map here. Interesting wall. So let's go up earlier, didn't comment on it, but this wall is blocking him out from retreating. His fishing ships are all on this side of the map, so actually just kind of trapping him in more, if anything. Might be worth to delete and kind of move them over here to keep him safe from the fish and just rebuild that wall, but there's not really enough time. His attention is split too far across the map. He's on the sacred site. He just capped it. He's got a fight here in the middle of the map. He has the Hulk pushing onto his water. Is there any raiding going on right here? There is that still a knight force, a reinforcement of the knights rather, coming in to do some more raiding onto GUA's economy. And right now, RecoN's economy is nice and safe. He's got the gold advantage. He's captured 2 relics. Third one coming in right now. His opponent's only on the 1 relic that we noticed. And then his, I believe his warrior monk was just on the sacred site here. So his last relic is over here, and he walled it in, so he knows where it is. Oh, this is going to be a huge raid here. He's so close to the TC, he's able to push outward from it, and there's not as many places for Bills to hop in. Just getting a couple picks here and there. Not too many, actually. Could have been a lot more effective if he went to the wood line like he was on earlier. There's not really anything there holding it right now, so that's what he's going to do at this very moment. Cinematic mode, just to enjoy a little bit of raiding here. Why not? These Bills are going to run to the hills. Actually, run away from the hills, because this was an elevated plateau before. Gonna run away. Lots of Bills losing their life right now. They just were coming to work and unfortunately not making it home with their families. But looks like the Hulk did go down to a demolition ship. Does RecoN have any other military ships behind this right now? He has the galleys from earlier, which are holding his front land bridge. Where are these guys going? What? What was happening there? They were set to siege something. What were they sieging? This dock? Is there a path that would have allowed him in? That's just weird to me. I don't know what was going on there. Picking up his relic again, going for a conversion to try to push the knights off. Well played from GUA. I do like the relic play coming out right now, but gonna be able to push him off for now, but the damage has been done. There was so much going on with that raid. Lots of vills going down. Vill count 52 for GUA versus 51, so it's nice and even, but he may have been ahead just a little bit there for a little while due to the earlier raiding that he was able to do in idle time on the TC, idle time on the economy, so on and so forth. Archers told to stand still, but not told to not shoot. So they're going to still try to get something going here. Lots of Logi attack ships coming through here. There are 3 galleys for RecoN. Are they going to be able to hold this? Is the question. We have another Hulk coming out right here. Anything down here coming out? Nope, nothing down there. Lots more. Well, not lots more anything. Just Hulks. Just fishing ships. And looks like we are able to hold this with our galleys for the time being. These guys are going to choose to retreat for the moment. Would have been funny if you got a wall to trap them in there. But either way, it looks like RecoN has dropped into the Imperial Age. That means that the Palace of Swabia is up. And once you hear that noise for the age up, it is GG called. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure to leave a like down below, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel for more. I'll try to leave a related matchup for after this game. Let's take a look at the timeline for a moment here, actually. I was mentioning earlier, I don't get to cast live games very often. So let's take a look here. Unit count. GUA was ahead the whole game. He had, where is it? The villagers. There was some idle time forced out of RecoN for a long time, especially during that battle that really forced him off of his resources for a while. But once he was able to kind of hold for a little bit, he was able to get enough resources, whereas GUA was so heavily invested into his military, like military count, it was so heavily invested so early. When he was able to hold that choke, he wasn't able to rebuild in time. The second he heard, like he was so late on his timing for his third age, right? His castle age. So once he heard the Imperial go up, he knew that the economy of the Holy Roman Empire was going to be so much stronger and he wasn't going to be able to hold it. And GG was called. Once again, thanks for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, comment, so on and so forth. I'll see you in the next cast. Cheers.